I am not a fan. Trump's grudge against John McCain continues even in death. In life and now in death, John McCain continues to torment Donald Trump. Trump spent last week posthumously attacking the Arizona senator on Twitter, in interviews and in public remarks at an Army tank plant in Lima, Ohio. "He was horrible," Trump said in an interview on Fox News on Friday, referring to McCain's role in the defeat of legislation that would have repealed the Affordable Care Act. "I am not a fan." Despite pleas from senior Republicans to stop, Trump has continued his verbal assault on McCain, the 2008 Republican presidential nominee and six-term senator who was tortured as a prisoner of war in Vietnam. McCain died. The origins of the Trump-McCain feud stretch back to the beginning of the 2016 presidential election. But their hostile nearly a month after Trump launched his presidential bid from his hotel disparaging Mexicans as rapists and drug dealers in June 2015, he held a rally in Phoenix. McCain, during a stream of consciousness performance in Phoenix, Trump promised to take our country back and blamed incompetent politicians such as McCain for allowing illegal immigration to reach a crisis point. At the mention of the senator's name, the crowd booed. Though McCain was days later, McCain, who was running for re-election, Trump's comments on immigration fired up the crazies. Trump-McCain, their dispute exploded into a full-blown feud when Trump told an audience in Iowa that McCain wasn't a war hero because he was captured and that he preferred people that weren't captured. McCain spent more than 5 years in captivity in Vietnam after his plane was shot down in 1967. He refused in October, McCain announced that he would not support Trump after the publication of the 2005 Access Hollywood tape in which he bragged about grabbing women. Trump continues to identify McCain as a central antagonist of his presidency and the source of his greatest woes, blaming him for his role in presenting the FBI with an unverified intelligence report, the so-called Steele dossier, after the 2016 election. He has repeatedly. The president has also held a grudge against McCain for his decisive vote against repealing the health care law. With a dramatic thumbs, when he died, McCain's family requested that Trump not attend the funeral services in Arizona and Washington. Former President Trump's remarks last week drew a smattering of public denunciations from elected Republican officials, who remain wary of antagonizing the president and his ferociously loyal supporters. Senator Lindsey Graham, a Republican of South Carolina who is an ally of the president and was one of McCain's closest friends, said, "I think the president's comments about Senator McCain hurt him more than they hurt the legacy of Senator McCain." Senator Johnny Isakson, a Republican of Georgia, the remark, deplorable, and said he would continue to speak out in his former colleague's defense. Republican Trump's rolling commentary on McCain has confounded the late politician's family and friends. "We only said goodbye to him almost 7 months ago," his daughter Bridget McCain said in a rare public statement. "Even if you were invited."
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park.